Spiritual glow. Thank you for tapping into crazy sexy cool vibes. I just channeled love. Okay, since we've been going through the Mercury retrograde, this is not about the cards right now, but I will pull initials. This is about keys. Okay, I channel keys. Okay, let me let the women, the divine feminine know. Shout out to the ones that take accountability. Shout out to the women that take accountability when they fuck up and they know they fuck up. But let me tell a woman, let me tell a man, every time a woman fuck up, she know why she fuck up. That means because you missed the play. Okay, this is why I see keys. Okay, keys. I see keys to a door. Let me let the men know. Keys are you the castle. You build the castle. Don't get it twisted. You pay for this castle. You the masculinity. You work for this castle. But when you open that door, that woman is going to be the unlock to you, like your backbone, like your spine. Okay? You're going to work. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. She the keys to that. And you the keys to that. That's your yin to your yang. I'm being called spiritually to say this out loud. I'm channeling love right now, but I'm channeling raw love. Raw love is real love. You know, like that love they had back in the day. My mama, papa, and Uncle Lou, and Auntie Sam. Okay? See, dude, we don't have that no more. God is calling up on my heart. We are the new generation. Okay? You see how they brushed off the black history. We are the new history. Now let's go back to them keys. That man gonna open that door, but that woman gonna unlock that door. You get what I'm saying? That woman gonna unlock that door. Let me tell you why that woman unlock that door. You the keys to that motherfucking door, but that woman gonna unlock that door. She gonna make that house a home. Okay? You could have built that bitch from the ground up. You could have built that bitch from the ground up. She ain't helped you do shit but gave you water. Let me tell you what that water is. That water is that nurturing to that spine, to that soul. That mean you that backbone. That mean you that backbone. Okay? This was somebody very Pacific. Shout out to the divine masculine that's awakening. It's divine masculine that are awakening, that are married. Okay, it's divine masculine that are awakening. They have a girlfriend. Okay, people don't like to use titles, but let me tell you why people don't like to use titles. Because sometimes titles ain't needed. Let me tell you why titles ain't needed. Because sometimes you probably don't have the right words to say, but that woman just wants your presence without a word. You see what I'm saying? Now we're gonna go back to them keys. You the keys to that goddamn door, but she gonna open that motherfucker. She gonna unlock it. Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, how they worked together, how they was their own demise, but they was their own gift. I had to use Mr. and Mrs. Smith. How the world made them try to separate, but they stood together. They might gave each other swords. This was somebody in a marriage. You got Teenage Fever in the background by Drake, okay? Somebody is sparking their fever back. Let me tell you something. One thing what men and women need to do, what you did to get that woman in the first place, you gotta keep her. And one thing you did to get that man, bitch, you gotta open them legs, you gotta be spontaneous, you gotta let them go raw, however you wanna do it. Okay? This is raw love, rawtality right now. Because there's so much chaos going around in relationships, with the boyfriends, with the husbands, with friends that's fucking. This is why I said no title. It don't matter about that title. Because you can have a man that ain't even your man, that you call your friend and buy you a home. He got that key. He got that master key. But guess what? You gonna make that house a home and he gonna come in that bitch and walk in that motherfucker and anytime he feel like. Okay? This is what I'm being channeled to. Someone isn't afraid to love. This is what I channeled. Someone isn't afraid to love. Okay? Your angels and ancestors want you not to be afraid to spark that flame. You know what that flame means? It's called spontaneous. I don't care how you talk to that woman. However your love language is, you make her feel loved. You be silly, you be goofy, you be goddamn all raw. Let me tell you why relationships don't last. People too mature. You gotta bring that kid out. You gotta bring that inner youth out. That inner youth gonna make you feel the love. That's that void that you've been looking for. Let me tell you what that void is. That's that beginning. That first impression. That first impression is what you did to get that woman and what you did to get that man. I don't give a fuck if his legs open very easily. I don't care if you gave that man some the first night. Let me tell you something. You don't knock that man for getting that shit the first night because you wanted to give it to him. Let me tell you why he probably leaving. Because you want to have standards and boundaries. Sometimes you don't need boundaries. You just need spontaneous. Spontaneous is trying. Go entwine with his mind. Sometimes spontaneous is go entwine with his mind. Go do what he like. You don't even got to know how to play the game. Baby, come teach me how to play the game. Let me tell you how that man's smile gonna be. Because it's gonna be something new. Sometimes something new gonna be something that impression. They go back to that first impression. This is why relationships fail. This is why relationships fall. This is why relationships supposed to fall and rebuild. Okay? It's a couple that I see. I'm sensing a couple that is rebuilding their relationship. Shout out to y'all. It's a masculine that's trying to rebuild. It's okay to go talk to that woman. It's okay for you to be vulnerable to that woman, especially if she your spouse. If she your spouse, you go give her goddamn the raw love. And if she cuss your ass out, let me tell you something. That means she care. That means she care and she mad as hell that you took too long to tell her. And if that woman come cuss your ass out and buy herself some goddamn flowers, that means she wants some roses. And she's trying to show you her love language on how to get her to open her legs very easily. This go to couples right here. And the people that don't believe in no titles, that's my sister, that's my bro. Let me tell you, the people that say that's my sister, that's my bro, let me tell you right now, the Most High is putting it on my heart. That's your spouse, that's your divine counterpart. Let me tell you why that's your divine counterpart. Because you don't put them in a friend zone. You don't put them in a friend zone. Let me tell you why Mr. and Mrs. put them in a friend zone. Because they made you feel some type of way. Let me tell you what that feel some type of way is. That's them butterflies. That's their like, oh, hell no. But you can't leave them alone. You call it that toxic love. Sometimes that toxic love gonna be your spouse. And that spouse gonna be your kingdom. And that kingdom gonna be your queen. And that queen gonna be the house to that home, to them keys that you just opened. That door. Okay? See, it's putting up on my heart. Someone isn't afraid to love ye. That means y'all ain't afraid to love each other, but y'all don't know how to approach each other. Do it rawly. Let me tell you when you do it rawly. Let me tell you when you do it rawly. Like you do on a first date, when you do a first night, a one night stand that lasts a lifetime. Shout out to the couples that been together 50-some years. Because they done did all the above. The couples that been together 50-some years. They done called each other H's, B's, hoes, garden tools, every goddamn thing. And they still standing stone. Sometimes sex ain't the mystic to that love. Sometimes sex is the gift. Let me tell you, sex is the gift. That's when you transfer energy. When you transfer energy, that's when you define, goddamn, this the love of my life, but she scared me. Let me not put a title to this shit. Okay? Real love, raw love, like Grandma and Pawpaw used to do. See, Grandma and Pawpaw used to be like, you shut your ass up. And he be like, you shut your ass up. But they gonna make sure them kids straight. They gonna make sure that community is straight. They gonna make sure that castle, that canvas is straight. Regardless if they like each other or not. They love the shit out of each other. They love the shit out of each other so much they can't leave. Okay? It's called redeem your relationship. And I understand when men don't want to have a title. Confirmation is love. You got In Your Eyes by So Alagada. I always say her name wrong, but shout out to you, beautiful. Your music is amazing. Okay? This has been put on my heart to give raw love. Let me tell you something. Because we in the Mercury retrograde right now. We done had a solar eclipse. And probably all relationships don't know how to feel. You go to that motherfucker raw. Let me tell you, raw is real. Real is love. Love is loyalty. Loyalty is truth. Truth is trust. Y'all trust each other so goddamn much that y'all ain't gonna leave. Y'all trust each other so goddamn much. You can cuss me out, nigga, but I'm finna give you something in the bedroom. Oh, you can cuss me out, girl, but I'm finna get you your favorite cake. Cause I know what you like. Okay? This is what that means. This is why I understand the meaning of no title. No title doesn't mean no canvas, because no canvas is no home. Without a king or without a queen, there's no home. I don't care if your best friend bought you that home. That best friend got that master key, and you gonna make him feel like home when you going there, even if you cuss his ass out and tell him to get out. He bought that castle. Queen, that's accountability. He bought that castle. So don't look boy him. And king, cause you bought that castle, don't look girl her. Okay? See, I read an article about a couple been together all their life, since high school, since kids. Like Norbit. I caught the scene Norbit when she forced that man to be with her. See, this ain't Norbit. Okay? This ain't Norbit, but somebody is in Norbit. Let me tell you how you reverse the psychology. That Norbit is your king. That Norbit is your damn queen. You can't stand the fact that you love him. Let me tell you what they call raw love. Raw love is real love. Just like back then when Pawpaw and Grandma. Pawpaw probably was Mr. Charlie. He wore several hats. But that Mrs. Charlie, see, that Mr. Charlie is his Mrs. Charlie. Because you a reflection of your loved one, baby. That's called a twin flame, soulmate, soul ray, best friend, lover. I can't stand this MFer. See, this is the 7 tools of love. It's 7 love languages, baby. See, they say it's 5, but let me tell you that 2 is you and that woman. Okay? This is why a lot of relationships don't last, because everybody's scared to be raw. You scared to go tell this woman, sit your ass down and listen to my feelings and let me cry, let me express, let me show you how I feel, with Burning Blue in the background by Mariah the Scientist. This is the scientific method of love. Somebody can be together forever and don't never get married. That means they want y'all title to get married, but it was your title to be with your king forever. Or it was your title to be with your queen forever. You can be 56 and say, I'm finna walk down the aisle. Ain't shit wrong with that. That means it was y'all time to lock and load. Okay? Because y'all done studied each other so much to the fact y'all ain't scared to love each other. This is why I got that download. Someone isn't afraid to love you. That's y'all ain't afraid to love each other. That's your yin to your yang. That's your good to your bad. Let me tell you why most couples banish. Because you always meet the reflection of you. Shout out to the men. You meet the reflection of you, and you can't handle a woman that's like you. Shout out to the men that feel like, goddamn, when they see this video, I'm finna go tell my MF I love her in your love language. Or I'm finna go tell my man, baby, come on, let's show me how to play the game. Come show me how to play basketball. I don't care if I F up. I want to learn your love language. This is, you know why I say this? Because you can be with a person so long. I use 56 and then somebody 56 going down the aisle. You can be with a person so long. Sometimes it takes so long to learn each other's love. Let me tell you why. Because everybody's love language ain't the same. You know how they say fish in the sea? Every fish ain't the fish in the sea. Sometimes some of you smell fishy that you can't go back to, that you call her crazy. You call her crazy, but that yoni, that pee so goddamn good you can't leave her. That's your yin to your yang. And you want me to tell you something, a little secret. You both are crazy, but let me tell you, crazy is love. You can't help who the hell you love. Okay? Redeemed. Peace, love, and light to the ones that understand that everybody love language ain't the same. Peace, love, and light for the people that ain't got no title, but I'm finna go find my yin. Because I just thought about her in the midst of this video. Okay? That's your twin flame. That's called spirituality. Let me tell you what spirituality is. That little goo-goo feeling that you try to run from. That little feeling you feel in your heart, that you get intuition in that gut right there. That's called intuition. This your organs right here. Your stomach right here. Your intuition is your heart, baby. And your intuition, that heart get the pumping. Let me tell you, it's called butterflies. You get butterflies. Somebody get butterflies when they go around someone. Ain't nothing wrong with you having no title. And it ain't nothing wrong with no title. Let me tell you why. Because that person, your good, your bad, your yin, your yang, your reflection to you. You're going to always attract your reflection to you. And then when you lose that reflection to you, you're going to find you're going to go screw several women. And it ain't going to be that MF that you call crazy. Sometimes crazy is good. Let me tell you why crazy is good. Because you can't leave her alone. Because when you get to her house, remember them keys. You're going to go back to them keys, baby. You probably paid for that crib. But she gonna tell you can't come in. You can't come in. A woman that fuss, she wants you to figure something out. And a man that fuss women, he wants you goddamn bitch, play the game with me. Let me cry on your goddamn shoulder. Come and hold me. Ain't nothing wrong with holding a man. Don't you want to be held? Ain't shit wrong with it. You know why I say that? Everybody gotta learn to be submissive to a certain extent. But women, you got to still let a man lead. He is a leader. He gonna work hard. He gonna throw several hats. Shout out to the 56. I told you now, the couple that's 56. I heard Comfortable by K Camp, but Spin the Block by K Camp is on. So somebody gonna spin the block about their queen. Cause sometimes somebody need to hear that raw shit, that authentic shit, that real shit. This is why I got the download. Someone isn't afraid to love. Love ain't scary. Love is sacrifice. Love is change. Love is accountability. That don't mean chase. Ain't nothing wrong with you chasing what you want, like your dream. Whether it's your friend, your kids, your auntie, your family member, we're going to go back to no titles. You put them in a mix of your dreams. Like if you got a lot of money, you going to pay for their bills. Because you got a lot of money, you going to pay their bills because you love them. But they probably get on your damn nerves because they always begging. But you going to give it to them anyway. That's love with no title. It's called Rawtality. Okay? It's called Rawtality. It's called redeeming the fact that raw love is nothing wrong with that. Girl, bring your ass in here. I want you to play the game with me. Girl, bring your ass in here. Bring your book. Bring your art. Bring your tablet. Bring your goofy. Bring your nonchalant. Bring it in here because I really want it with me. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got Broken Clocks by Zah. This is why I was called. Someone isn't afraid to love. And when you see this video, baby, we're 1846 on the clock. Let's see 1846, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a 9. That's called a book of life. Let me tell you what the book of life means. You just felt the love of your damn life. And you scared to face the fact that you still love that MF. Okay? Now shout out to the men. When they see this, they're going to text their love of their life. And they love language. Not hers. Theirs. Because let me tell you what a woman like. I'm a woman. Let me tell you what a woman like. She wants you to love her your way. Because she going to already love you her way. Let me tell you, a woman's intuition is the truth. We are creators. We create life. But let me tell you, you also help create that life. That's that yin to that yang. Shout out to the love. Peace, love, and light.